So I'm working on this stealth video, and I've been working on it for on and off for probably about 2 weeks. And just now started getting all the ideas coming to me as far as like what I want to do with the video. So I'm listening to some podcasts while I'm getting ready to go to my next client. And I heard this podcast that was talking about how human beings are not supposed to be alone in nature. And this is the first time in history where we're essentially isolating ourselves. I hope I have my massage straps in my car. But this is the first time in history that human beings are essentially operating solo without a tribe to belong to. And I'm just going to throw it in the bed. So let me see if I have my straps real quick. Nope, I don't have my straps. Yes, I do have my straps. Bam, I have my straps. I use these straps when I'm stretching my clients, to tie them down, tie the opposite leg down, and then so I can stretch the hamstring and the opposite hip flexor, blah, blah, blah. Sorry about that. While I get in my car to start this car talk. Bam, let me put it right here. It's level, right? It's level. It's kicking it. It's cool. So this is the first time in history that we're essentially operating without a tribe of people. The guy says, an alone human in the wild is a dead human. I was like, word? It kind of captured my attention a little bit. And so he was basically going into why we need a tribe of people in our corner, why it's important for us to be part of a community. And that community, researchers have shown it was between, the biggest was like 30 to 50 people. Think about what our communities are now. Our social media community is hundreds, thousands. Our immediate community could be, work, it could be school, it could be in our neighborhood. But how many of them do you actually talk to on a real deep level? You know what I'm saying? So we have a watered down community. We have a watered down tribe. He goes on to say, and it was in a different context, but he went on to say that he met a woman that had breast cancer, and she was going through treatment and chemotherapy, and while she was getting her treatment for cancer, she was in a tribe of other cancer patients and cancer survivors that were constantly rooting her on. You can do it. How's your day going? It's so awesome that you're here. Another day is another blessing. We can do this together. And every day she would go to treatment. And if she wasn't at treatment because maybe she was home sick, she would be getting calls from her tribe at the hospital, or the other patients when they were at the house, which she built relationship with those people. She was in remission. She beat cancer. She beat cancer. Beat cancer. Aggress and metaphorically. So she says, I've been cancer-free for 5 years now, and I have never felt so alone. Now, I was listening to it. It was in the kitchen when I was getting ready, and I had it on my on the speaker, Bluetooth speaker. And I said, word. So I walked out of the office, and then I went to go rewind it, because I wanted to hear what the context was prior to that statement that he made about what she said. And I listened to it again, and I started getting that lump in my throat, that, you know, that pre-cry lump, because I felt like that. I've been feeling like that since 2011. Every day I'm around people. Every day I talk to people. Every day I engage with the world. I engage with you guys. I engage with my clients, my family. Well, for the most part, my family. I drive to and from. I walk the streets. I'm around people all the time, but I feel so alone. It's a horrible feeling. So I can relate to it. So he goes on to say that it was because there's no longer a tribe. She's now back into the real world, into reality of other healthy people doing their healthy thing. I would air quote two of them, but it doesn't. I can't do it because I'm driving. Loneliness. It has a totally different meaning when you're around people and you're around your tribe of people. Like people give people crap that go to CrossFit. They don't go to CrossFit to be reckless with their lifting techniques. They go to CrossFit because of a tribe. It's a tribe. Some people call it a cult, but they don't know what a tribe is. They probably have never been in a tribe before. Those who belong to gangs. Oh, they're just a bunch of reckless teenagers and immature adults. But they've never been part of a tribe, because that's their tribe. Whether it's a good or bad thing. Church. Ah, they're just a bunch of hypocrites and blah, blah, blah. But they've never been part of a tribe. Walking Dead is a great example. I started watching Walking Dead, and I was a big fan of it for a long time, until it got a little out of hand with the grotesque nature of humanity. It became obviously clear that humanity can be ugly. But they've never been part of a tribe until they were forced in situations where they had to be. I'm talking about the B word is in all caps. B. Italicized. And every person in that group, Rick, Carol, Maggie, Glenn, everyone in that show, everyone serves a purpose. Some are caregivers, some are authoritative figures, some are encouragers, some are healers, some are resource gatherers, or resourcefulness, and then resource gatherers. Some are builders, some are designers, but everyone has a purpose.
Morning.
Good morning, good sir.
How are you today?
Awesome, how are you?
Not too bad.
I like it.
Almost a weekend.
Ooh, we might as well be.
Saturday, man. Go fishing.
Have a great day, sir.
You too.
So yeah, so think about the tribe that you're in. And when there's turbulence or uncertainty, people threatening to quit. And how you feel that visceral feeling inside, that feeling that I'm going to lose my tribe. Because anger is a secondary emotion, y'all. It's not the first. The first is fear. Anger is secondary. I hate you. I hate all of you. I hate this. I hate that. Woo! But what you're really saying is, whatever is underneath the surface, now think about it. When you write a letter, or you write words on a paper, write a poem, write an essay, write a paragraph, write bullet point notes, you're writing on something. But what everyone pays attention to are the words that are on the paper or on the canvas. The canvas is the real. The words on the top, they just float away. They lack meaning, they lack depth, they lack draw. The words, anger, frustration, discontent. But underneath it, I'm afraid. It could be, I'm afraid of being insignificant. No one's gonna like me. No one's gonna know me. I'm going to be a ghost. No one's gonna recognize me. I am a nobody. I don't want to be a nobody. I'm afraid of being a nobody. So insignificance, not being loved. No one likes me. No one loves me. Alone. I don't want to be alone. I hate being alone. Being alone it's a primal fear, y'all. It is a primal fear. The anger is misplaced. Someone said that they disliked a video because it showed up on their timeline and it made them sad, and it reminded them of the community that they had that they don't have any longer. And I said, I respect that, because you know where you're coming from. You know where the heartbeat is coming from. That dislike is, I don't dislike you. I don't dislike the video. I don't dislike your content. I just dislike that it reminded me of the sadness that I feel right now is because I don't feel I'm part of anything anymore. So what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with that feeling? I know how you feel. But the good news is, today is a new day. Tomorrow will soon be a yesterday. Excuse me. Tomorrow will soon be a today. And today will be a yesterday. So tomorrow will end up being a yesterday. So what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with today, right now? Call somebody you haven't called in a while. Text somebody that you haven't texted in a while. Send a letter to someone that you haven't talked to in a while. Because it takes a whole lot more energy to write somebody than it does texting them or, damn, call them. Show up to their house, you know what I'm saying? Go to their workplace, ask them how they're feeling, how they're doing. Because you'd be surprised how long it's been since they were asked. I pray you all are good, happy, healthy, and safe. And your friends and family. Don't let another day go by. Make a list, y'all. Make a list of who you can reach out to, man. Tomorrow's not promised. Neither is the rest of the day. Wherever the day is, it might be night right now for you, but it's not just a game. But it is. I love you guys. Peace.